concluded, and we are now at the end of 16 was concluded. We are now at the quarterfinal. So we have the gist on this and all of them. But first, let's start from the athletics. And Nigeria's Chukwuebuka Enekwechi delivered an impressive performance to claim victory in the men's shot put event at the prestigious Znamensky Memorial in Russia. Enekwechi dominated the competition with a winning throw of 21.27 meters, finishing comfortably ahead of the rest of the field. Mexico Juan Vasquez Gomez secured second place with best effort of 20.13 meters, while Romania Andrei Rare-Stoda finished third after registering a throw of 20.02 meters. The victory further highlights Enekwechi's consistencies on the international stage as the Nigerian shot put star continues its preparation for upcoming major championship. Enekwechi remains one of Nigeria's leading athletes in field events, with his latest triumph in Russia adding another notable achievement to his growing list of accomplishments. And Nigerian sprint hurdling sensation Tobi Amusan produced a dominant performance to claim gold in the women's 100 meters hurdles at the new Taipei Athletics Open on Saturday. Amusan, the Nigerian national record holder, stormed to victory in a mid record time of 12.72 seconds, despite running into a slight headwind of minus 0.3 meter per second. The 28-year-old power clear of the field, underlying her status as one of the world's top hurdlers. Now, Tobi Amusan doing what she knows how to do best, winning the hurdles. Looking at it, can you say that the Nigerian prospect at the coming up Glasgow Commonwealth game is looking good?
Nigeria's prospect at the
Glasgow Commonwealth Games is coming up later in the year.
Yeah, the Nigerian prospect is high in the sense that Tobi Amusan, in her usual element, is in high spirits, prepared for the tournament, which is a plus for us.
Yes, it's indeed a plus for us. And it's not only Tobi Amusan, we also have Nigeria Ezekiel Natalia, who kick off his 2026 outdoor season in style, winning the men's 400 meters hurdles in a dramatic finish battle against American Trevor Bassett on Sunday. Now, there's another person that is hurdling. It's not just straight sprinting, it's a hurdler. That is Ezekiel Natalia, winning in a time of 47.37 seconds. That was run yesterday in America.
His own performance too is worthy of commendation, which is a signal to the fact that at the upcoming events later in the year, Nigeria is going for gold.
Definitely, we are going for gold.
We
really need to go for gold. And let's quickly go to tennis now before we move into football stories. Teenager Amira Andreeva won her first Grand Slam title as Polish qualifier Maja Chawalinski was denied a fairy tale French Open victory. The 19-year-old Andreeva fulfilled the potential she has long shown with a 6-3, 6-2 victory over an opponent who was a 500-1 outsider before the tournament. Russian 8th seed Andreeva is the youngest woman to win the Roland Garros title since Monica Seles in 1992. After securing victory in 1 hour and 22 minutes, Andreeva fell to the court in elation before quickly running up to the strand for a warm embrace with her coach Conchita Martinez, herself a former major champion after winning Wimbledon in 1994. And this one, we talked about it last week Wednesday. Alexander Zverev finally landed the Grand Slam title that threatened to elude him by overcoming Flavio Cobolli and his own nerves to win a tense French Open final in 5 sets. The 29-year-old German secured his first long-awaited major triumph with a 6-1, 4-6, 6-4, 6-7, 6-1 victory over 10th-seed Cobolli on Sunday evening in Paris. You know, we talk about, can Alexander Zverev deal with a youngster?
Yeah.
Now, he not only dealt with that youngster,
his efforts has paid off.
He went ahead to win the Roland Garros, his first Grand Slam as a tennis player.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've played 4 Grand Slam final and now you are a Roland Garros champion. First of all, how do you feel? How does that make you feel?
Yeah, very happy. Super happy to be holding this trophy. It's one of the most special feelings in the world. And I just couldn't be happier to finally be a Grand Slam champion.
And does it Is it more special that it is in Paris after what happened back in 2022 against Rafa and 2024 being one set away from the win?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love this court, I love this stadium, but I did have a lot of difficult moments on it. So to finally be able to crown it with having a trophy and holding it, it's the best feeling in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was Alexander Zverev saying that holding the trophy is the best feeling in the world, and he's number 3 in the world now. He's the first man other than Jannik Sinner or Carlos Alcaraz to win a Grand Slam singles since 2023. That is, Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz has been sharing Grand Slam between themselves for the past 9 tournaments. Past 9 Grand Slams now. Alexander Zverev is one of the winner. Is now a brand new Grand Slam winner. And talking about football now, let's quickly go to football story. The quarterfinal lineup have been finalized following an entertaining round of 16 that produced goals, penalty shootouts, and several standout performances. Sokoto United secure a comfortable 2-0 victory over Adamawa United to advance to the last stage, while Academy Warriors emerged victorious in one of the most dramatic ties of the round after playing out a thrilling 3-3 draw with Bender Insurance. Academy held the nerve to win 8-7 on penalties. Wiki Tories also progressed with a convincing 3-1 win over Kada Warriors, while Flight FC booked their place in the quarterfinals courtesy of a hard-fought 1-0 victory against Bida Lions. Another penalty shootout was needed to separate Rivers United and Nasarawa United after both sides finished regulation time locked at 2-2. Nasarawa United converted their spot kicks more efficiently, claiming a 5-3 shootout victory. Plateau United secure passage to the next round with a 2-1 triumph over FC Bashira, while Ikorodu City produced one of the biggest results of the round by eliminating Yanyimba FC following a 1-1 draw. Ikorodu City advanced with a 5-4 penalty shootout to win. Balawa FC committed the quarterfinal lineup after edging Sunshine Stars under 19 2-1 in a closely contested encounter. With the round of 16 concluded, attention now turns to the quarterfinals where Sokoto United will face El Kanemi Warriors. Wiki Tories will take on Flight FC. Nasarawa United will battle Plateau United, and in Ikorodu City will square off against Barao FC for a place in the semi-final. That's all for Federation Cup now. We'll be having a round of fixtures for them, 4 matches, quarterfinals for those one. And talking about Morocco and Senegal again, they've come at it again, and Morocco has lodged another complaint with the Confederation of African Football CAF over incident that allegedly occurred during the Under-17 African Cup of Nations semi-final clash against Senegal. The complaint relates to the semi-final encounter between Morocco and Senegal, which was played on May 28. Following their defeat to the Senegalese side, Moroccan officials accused their opponents of engaging in provocative behavior during and after the match. Now, talk about this is Morocco. Another drama with Senegal. Again, this time under 17. Now, Morocco is complaining that they engage in provocative behavior. Maybe, probably, I've said it once on this program before that after the match, Senegalese officials are doing albeit to Moroccan fans in the stadium, and the Moroccans are not taking it easy. They have now reported them to CAF for disciplinary action. Do you think at this point, do you think what happened in the AFCON, where CAF took away the trophy from Senegal and give it to Morocco, will happen in this under-17? Mind you, the match they are complaining about was the semi-final, not the final.
Yeah.
So do you think the CAF will be taken, or what do you think will happen with CAF after this disciplinary action?
Well, I believe the ball is in the CAF, Confederation of African Football Officials, court to decide, to judge. They have the final say on the match. After reviewing the proceedings of the match, they should be able to take a decisive decision on it. For now, I would not want to preempt them.
But do you think, why now the question is, why do you think Morocco is always complaining? Do you think they are a sore loser?
When you have complaints and it's legitimate, if you feel aggrieved, take it to the right quarters. Let it be decided on.
Well, this time around, the trophy cannot be taken away from the under-17s because the issues happen at the semi-final stage, not at the final stage. So let's see what CAF will decide. Probably maybe fine a couple of maybe points in deduction in some secret matches.
Exactly.
But this cup has come to stay with Senegal. I don't think it's going back to Morocco. Now let's talk about a little bit of transfer. Brighton and Hove Albion have reached an agreement to sign 18-year-old winger Zadok Yohana, who is a Nigerian from Swedish club AIK Stockholm on a 5-year contract. The deal will run until June 2031, with transfer set to be completed when the next transfer window opens, subject to usual regulatory approvals and medical clearance. Financial terms of the move have not been disclosed, though in some quarters they are talking about 30 million euros or 31 million euros, but officially it has not been disclosed. And Uganda will turn 19 later this month. He has emerged as one of the most promising young talents in European football after enjoying a breakout season in Sweden's Allsvenskan. The Nigerian youngsters has impressed with his performance for AIK and in recognition for his dynamic and exciting progress. Now, good one for Zadok Yohana. He was in a Nigerian team. He was scouted in Nigeria and taken over to Sweden. Now he's playing in the APL. A youngster, 19 years old.
Well, it's a good plus for Nigeria and for the guy. I want to believe that the necessary authorities, the sporting authorities in Nigeria, should be able to invite him for
some of these underage tournaments. The guy is just 19 years old, so definitely he's qualified to play for Nigeria under 20.
Exactly, under 20, under 23.
And also play for
Super Eagles.
Well, Super Eagles. Even if you are 16 years old, you qualify for Super Eagles.
Yeah.
This is another story here. Not a good one for Robin Van Persie, because Feyenoord have sacked him after just 16 months in charge of the Eredivisie club. The former Arsenal and Manchester United striker guided the club to a second place finish and Champions League qualification in his only full season as manager, though they finished 19 points behind winner PSV Eindhoven. The 42-year-old passed just 2 weeks after David Rigal's appointment as technical director and Robert Ahern as general manager. Van Persie had spells as his player at Feyenoord, the start and end of his career, scoring 46 goals in 122 appearances for the Rotterdam club. After retiring, he became assistant coach under Dick Advocaat and worked with their youth team. He left to take charge of Heerenveen in May 2024, but returned to the Feyenoord 9 months later. The former striker spent 8 years at Arsenal from 2004 and helped them to win the FA Cup before joining Manchester United in 2012, where he won the Premier League. This is the only Premier League of his career in his first season at the club. And that's all the final shot on today's edition of Premier Sport of Premier FM. Join us same time tomorrow for another edition. I'll be your host, Olumide Ogube, and I did this talking about. So I'll saying, do have a lovely day.